Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Beyond Light. Still the last couple of weeks of Season of the Splicer, but it's almost over. Intel. And in today's video we are again going to be going through the Grandmaster Nightfall for this week, which is the Fallen Saber strike once again, and this week's unique weapon is the Uzuma RR4 sniper rifle, which is actually pretty good. And of course I have a few glitches and cheeses that you can take full advantage of if you're going for a Conqueror seal this season, or maybe you're just trying to farm up on some Ascendant shards or enhancement prisms, or you are going for that sniper this week. But before we get into all that information, I just want to remind everybody I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 50,000 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on all the post notifications, that bell that's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And as always, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags, they stack between all videos, so if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, why not go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. Fallen Saber is not one of my favorite strikes, gonna be honest, but there is a fairly easy way to get past, in my opinion, one of the more frustrating sections of this particular strike. Of course, I'm talking about the Warsat area, and there's a very simple glitch. If you have the pop the chair emote, all you have to do is slot into this little spot on this side of the Warsat, pop the emote, and you should be invisible to all the enemies. This emote sort of glitches you inside the Warsat. Make sure to scan it before you actually activate the emote, because if you do that before, you won't be able to actually scan it and start it. But just scan it really quick, turn around, face out, and then pop the emote and then turn back around. And you'll sort of know it's working because your head will sort of be glitched through this one particular slat, as you can see. Just stand in the circle, have your teammates hide, or if you're doing this solo, this is a great method too. And none of the ads will actually be able to see you. They might run around you a bit. If they start shooting you, then you are in the wrong spot, and it is a little bit easy sometimes to maybe be a little bit out of position. It only takes a little bit for them to actually start aggroing you, so just make sure that you kind of double check and that you're sort of exactly in the spot that you see me here. Give it a couple of tries though, don't be afraid to fail on it once, because if you can get it done correctly and consistently, which it's not too hard to do, this makes this whole section essentially just a cakewalk. So if you are going for that Grandmaster level and it's getting frustrating, at least you won't have to worry about doing this over and over again. The champions will still remain at the end too, so while all the other ads will despawn, the champions are still there, so you can get that platinum as well. The next spot is really more of a cheese spot than an actual glitch, but I will say this spot, though it works great under certain circumstances, primarily if you have some healing on your team. If you don't, you can actually still get stomped here by the boss, so just keep that in mind. But it can be a good hiding spot for when you have to actually kill all the sniper shanks. So this is just inside these two pillars. There's one on the right and the left as you enter the room. And you can crouch down inside here and you won't be able to get damaged by any of the adds. But just remember that if the boss does find out that you are there and he drifts over to this section, he can stomp you. Usually he won't be able to see you, so you can actually stay in here fairly unharmed. But at the same time, you won't be able to help your teammates. And if you move, he will immediately see you and you can get stomped. I would say the best spot for holding out in this room is over on the left side of the pillar as you enter, because once you get past the first phase, you kind of get this wall to the back of you, which can help you with the adds, which are really going to be the major problem of this whole room altogether. There is the barrier champions in between phases, which can be a little bit of a difficulty, but overall it's going to be the shanks that spawn. Big shout out to Darkman and Harkonnen for helping me out with this particular run and showing me this strat. Try to stay by the stairs if you can and just hold out for those first two waves. That's going to be it for all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found this helpful. Hopefully this helps you get a run or two done either on Master or Grandmaster difficulty so you can farm out some more materials. As I said, we are heading towards the end of the season, so things like materials are going to become much more important once next season starts. I'm going to be covering a couple other things that you can do in the last week if you aren't into doing more daunting tasks like running a Grandmaster, or if it's just not available to you because maybe you're a little bit too low in power, maybe you're under that 1335 necessary. Some ways that you can farm out Ascendant Shards at any difficulty or any level just by using some in-game currency manipulation. I wouldn't say currency so much as material manipulation. There's going to be better days to do that, of course, so we'll cover that more as the days go on. Looking forward to next season myself. Hopefully you are. If you've watched to this section of the video, leave a hashtag BeyondLight or a hashtag Season 15 in the comment section down below, or anything that you're looking forward to next season. Maybe some of the changes in Overload, Champion, or Overload, Unstoppable, and Barrier Champion mods. Those look like they're going to be more fun. There's going to be some interesting meta when it comes to linear and regular fusion rifles, so I'm excited for that. So maybe leave a comment about one of those topics down below. And as always, I am Wilhelm Scream. Of course, we will see you in the next video. Little